What if I told you there are 10 hidden fragrance gems sitting right under your nose, each one capable of becoming your next signature scent for under $50? Today, we're diving deep into the world of unisex fragrances that don't just smell incredible, they perform like fragrances 3 times their price. Hey there, scent enthusiasts, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jesse, and if you're new here, this is where we uncover the best fragrance deals and hidden gems that the big brands don't want you to know about. Before we jump into today's countdown, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming up in the next few weeks. Today's list is different. We're not just talking about fragrances that smell good. We're talking about scents that have cracked the code on daily wearability while maintaining that special something that makes people ask, what are you wearing? These 10 fragrances will revolutionize your fragrance game without breaking the bank. But here's where it gets interesting. We're starting our journey with something that sounds deceptively simple, but packs a surprising punch. Afnan 9 AM. And no, this isn't just morning marketing. This fragrance actually captures that crisp, optimistic feeling of starting a perfect day. This unisex beauty opens with a bright citrus cocktail of lemon and mandarin orange, backed by warming cardamom and a hint of pink pepper that gives it just enough bite. As it settles, you'll notice lavender dancing with rose and green apple. Sounds chaotic, but it's absolutely harmonious. The base brings clean musk, cedar, and patchouli that keeps everything grounded. Here's where 9 AM surprises people. You're looking at a solid 7 to 8 hours of longevity with moderate projection. It won't fill a room, but people in your personal space will definitely notice. Think of it as perfectly calibrated for office wear or casual dates. This is your I have my life together fragrance. Perfect for morning meetings, coffee shop, work sessions, or those days when you want to smell put together without trying too hard. It works beautifully in spring and summer, but don't sleep on it for mild winter days. I've been wearing this to my morning gym sessions, and here's the thing. It actually makes me feel more energetic. There's something about that citrus opening that just clicks with your brain's wake-up sequence. It's like aromatherapy disguised as a fragrance. Truly unisex. I've tested this on friends across the spectrum, and everyone found something to love. Guys appreciate the clean masculinity, while it's gentle enough for those who prefer softer scents. But wait until you hear about our next fragrance. It's caused quite the stir on social media. Here's where things get controversial. L'Aventure has been called everything from brilliant to disappointing. And honestly, that's exactly why it made this list. Sometimes the most interesting fragrances are the ones that divide people. L'Aventure opens with bright lemon and bergamot, supported by elemi resin that gives it an almost tropical quality. The heart brings woody notes with jasmine and lily of the valley, while the base settles into musk, patchouli, and amber. It's clearly inspired by Creed Aventus, but it takes its own path. Here's where opinions split. Some batches deliver 6 to 8 hours with good projection, while others fade quickly. It seems to be very batch dependent, but when you get a good one, it's fantastic. This shines in professional settings and daytime casual wear. It's sophisticated enough for business meetings, but approachable for weekend activities. Best in spring and fall. I was skeptical about this one initially, but after letting it macerate for a few months, it really developed character. It's not trying to be an exact clone of anything. It's doing its own thing, and I respect that. Sometimes you want something familiar but different. Definitely masculine leaning, but the floral heart notes make it wearable for anyone who enjoys woody citrus fragrances. But here's where our list takes an unexpected turn. Now, we're diving into territory that most fragrance channels won't touch. The hidden gems that don't have massive YouTube followings but absolutely deserve your attention. Philos Rosso is proof that sometimes the best fragrances are the ones flying under the radar. This one opens with a sophisticated blend of red berries and spices that immediately commands attention. The heart develops into a complex rose and woody accord that's both modern and timeless. The base brings warm amber and musk that creates incredible longevity. Surprisingly strong for such an elegant composition. You're looking at 8 to 10 hours with a projection that's noticeable without being aggressive. It's the fragrance equivalent of speaking softly but carrying a big stick. This is your special occasion fragrance that works for daily wear. Perfect for dinner dates, cultural events, or anytime you want to smell sophisticated and intriguing. Fall and winter are ideal, but it works in cooler summer evenings. I discovered this one by accident at a local fragrance shop, and it's become one of my most complimented scents. There's something about the rose and spice combination that's both comforting and mysterious. It's like wearing confidence in a bottle. True unisex appeal. The spices keep it from being too feminine, while the rose prevents it from being too masculine. It's beautifully balanced. Speaking of balance, our next fragrance achieves something most perfumers only dream of. Neroli fragrances are tricky. Get them right and you've created sunshine in a bottle. Get them wrong and you smell like floor cleaner. Wild Neroli gets them so right, it's almost unfair to other citrus fragrances. This opens with a burst of Sicilian bergamot and fresh lemon that immediately lifts your spirits. The star of the show is the Neroli, bright, slightly bitter, and absolutely captivating. Orange blossom adds sweetness, while amber and musk provide depth and longevity. For a citrus fragrance, the longevity is impressive. 6 to 7 hours with good projection for the first 2 hours. The amber base helps it stick around much longer than typical citruses. This is pure summer magic, but don't limit it to hot weather. It's perfect for any time you need an instant mood boost. Morning meetings, casual dates, and outdoor activities. Wild Neroli brings the sunshine regardless of the weather. I keep a travel bottle of this in my gym bag because it's the perfect post-workout fragrance. It's clean, energizing, and makes you smell like you've got your life together. Plus, the Neroli note is naturally uplifting. There's actual aromatherapy science behind why this makes you feel good. Completely unisex. The brightness appeals to everyone, while the amber base keeps it from being too sharp for any preference. Now, if you think citrus fragrances can't be sophisticated, our next pick will change your mind completely. Don't forget to like this video if you're enjoying these discoveries. It really helps the channel grow, and I've got some incredible fragrances coming up that you won't want to miss. Here's a fragrance that proves sometimes the best compliment a scent can receive is being compared to something iconic. Nuit has been called the best affordable alternative to Creed Green Irish Tweed. But honestly, it's earned the right to be appreciated on its own merits. Nuit opens with bright lemon verbena and fresh iris that immediately screams quality. The heart develops beautiful lavender and violet with subtle spicy notes, while the base settles into classic ambergris and sandalwood. It's green, fresh, and undeniably sophisticated. Solid 5 to 7 hours with good projection for the first 2 hours. While not a beast performer, it's perfectly calibrated for close encounters and professional settings. This is your responsible adult fragrance. Perfect for business meetings, first dates, family gatherings, or any time you need to smell trustworthy and approachable. Works beautifully in spring and fall, decent in summer heat. I wore this to a job interview last year, and I swear it gave me confidence. There's something about the lavender and iris combination that feels both calming and authoritative. It's like wearing a well-tailored suit, classic, reliable, and always appropriate. Masculine leaning, but absolutely wearable by anyone who appreciates green, fresh fragrances. The violet adds a gentle touch that softens the overall composition. But if you think that was sophisticated, wait until you experience our next fragrance. It's been called a masterpiece in disguise. With a name like that, this fragrance better deliver something special. Spoiler alert, it absolutely does. This might be the most underrated fragrance on today's list. And after you hear about it, you'll understand why it's developed such a cult following. This opens with an intense burst of blackcurrant and bergamot that immediately grabs attention. Apple adds sweetness while the heart develops incredible oak moss and patchouli depth. Lavender keeps things smooth while the base of saffron, musk, and ambergris creates this smoky, addictive quality that's hard to describe but impossible to forget. This is where Supremacy, not only intense, earns its beast mode reputation. We're talking 10 plus hours with nuclear projection for the first 4 to 5 hours. Seriously, use this one sparingly. A little goes a very long way. Fall and winter evenings are where this shines. It's your I'm interesting and you should get to know me fragrance, perfect for dinner dates, night outs, or anytime you want to leave a memorable impression. This one took me 3 tries to appreciate, but now I understand the hype. The oak moss note is polarizing. Some people get cat litter, others get sophisticated earthiness. If you're in the latter camp, this becomes absolutely addictive. It's complex, challenging, and rewarding. Definitely masculine leaning due to the smokiness and oak moss, but confident individuals of any gender can rock this. It's all about personality. Now, speaking of personality, our next fragrance has more character than most Hollywood movies. We're ending our countdown with something that represents the best of what the clone and inspired fragrance world can offer. Emir Valiant doesn't just copy, it innovates while respecting the classics that inspired it. This sophisticated composition opens with bright citrus notes balanced by warm spices. The heart develops into a complex floral woody accord that's both modern and timeless. The base brings together precious woods, soft musks, and subtle amber that creates incredible depth and longevity. Impressive 8 to 10 hours with excellent projection that evolves beautifully throughout the day. It starts strong, settles into intimate elegance, then surprises you with subtle dry-down notes hours later. This is your versatile luxury option. Professional enough for important meetings, sophisticated enough for special dinners, yet approachable enough for casual wear. It truly works across seasons and occasions. This represents everything I love about the current fragrance landscape. You're getting niche quality composition at accessible prices, with performance that rivals fragrances costing 10 times as much. It's proof that great fragrance doesn't require breaking the bank. Perfectly unisex. The balance of elements makes it appealing across all preferences while maintaining enough character to be memorable. Now that we've explored all fragrances, let's talk about how they compare and which ones might be perfect for your specific needs. For office wear, Afnan 9 AM and Tres Nuit take the crown here. Both are sophisticated without being overwhelming, professional without being boring. For summer days, while Neroli dominate the warm weather category, fresh, long-lasting, and perfectly calibrated for heat. For special occasions, Supremacy, not only intense and Emir Valiant, bring that luxury feel that makes moments more memorable. Best value? Honestly, every fragrance on this list delivers incredible value. Most unique? Supremacy. Not only intense and Philos Rosso offer scent profiles you won't find everywhere, making them perfect for fragrance enthusiasts who want something special. The beauty of this collection is its versatility. There you have it, unisex fragrances that prove you don't need to choose between quality, performance, and affordability. Each one brings something unique to the table while being versatile enough for daily wear. The fragrance world is experiencing a revolution right now. Middle Eastern houses are delivering compositions that rival the most expensive niche fragrances, often at prices that make luxury accessible to everyone. These fragrances represent the best of that movement. If you found value in today's countdown, here's how you can help the channel grow. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and most importantly, ring that notification bell so you never miss our latest discoveries. I read every comment, so let me know which of these fragrances caught your attention or if you've tried any of them already. Next week, we're diving into something completely different. The top 5 fragrances that smell expensive but cost under $30. Trust me, you won't want to miss that one. Also, if you're interested in any of these fragrances, I'll put links to reputable sellers in the description below. Remember to always buy from trusted sources to ensure you're getting authentic products. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Until next time, smell and feel good. Stay fragrant.